Good morning and welcome. Thank you for joining me here today. If you found yourself here, there may be a message of hope for your healing journey, soul's evolution, transformation, and or simply information. Today I would like to talk to you about touch, sacred touch. Have you ever gone to your hairdresser and they do a special scalp massage with essential oils or brush your hair? I know I worked at Aveda for years, and it was the Harvard of hair, and they called it a sensory journey. They gave you 3 things, and which one resonated. So we used that on your scalp and brushed it, and maybe, massage your shoulders. There was a technique, right? To touch you sensory. It's a sensory journey to make you feel calm, relaxed, and enjoy your experience. It was magical. Everybody came for it. A lot of people didn't even care about anything else. They just came for that. They should have had that on their service. Talk about $1 million service, right? Give somebody a sensory journey. Well, they did incorporate that into their massage, and it's a magical thing. People that do energy healing also incorporate that. I know I did in my practice, holistic practice that I started in 2010. I took everything I could and I studied it because the world was such a crazy, toxic, dysfunctional place. Even though you work in such an aesthetically beautiful place, there were so many broken people. So I enjoyed that, learning all aspects of healing and what it can do to a body, especially if you're dealing with trauma. Sometimes touch wasn't there, or it was negative. So it should feel safe, sacred, pleasurable, especially if you're with the right person. You will have touch that's sacred to you and safe, and it's an intimate dance with somebody you love, that loves you unconditionally. It's safe and sacred, not projected onto you, threatening to you and threatening to harm you just so they can take advantage of you, molest you, rape you, and other things that harm you, make you feel less than worthy, ugly. That's why a lot of people I've worked with cut their hair off. They don't want to look feminine. They wear baggy clothes. They gain weight to protect themselves. These are all victims of incest, rape, trauma. Not okay. Not okay touch. When you say no, it's no. But when you're vulnerable, maybe you're sleeping and you were jumped, raped, abused, maybe held by gunpoint or scalpel. Maybe these type of things happen to you, and I'm sorry if they did. It's not okay. It's not okay, and it is not okay for somebody to do this to you. And if you were an adult that this happened to and your partner was sadistic and crazy, maybe they had multiple personalities, and who showed up was Crazy Train. You had no idea. But after a while, you identified each one and what they were going to do to you, or they tried, but you're able to fight off. The crazy happens all the time, especially if they drink and have a lot of addictions. They have a lot of multiple personalities, and if they've dabbled with the dark arts, they have a lot of entities, Klingons, and a lot of different other things that they've collected along the way, which can make them dark, scary for sure. And they do lots of things in the nighttime when you're trying to sleep. They keep you awake, which is not good. They love porn. They love everything about it. They have secret special friends, right? They're always doing things that are not okay. They look up things and they want to torment you with those or taunt you with them. That's okay if they want to do that. Remove yourself. Find your safe place to go. Maybe it's a battered women's shelter, and then you can collect yourself and have the law help you get an order of protection for life from these people. They do have them, and you can inquire about it. Make sure you are on the up and up yourself and a safe place to find your healing, because it's sacred for yourself and your body, mind, and soul, transcending that trauma, shame, grief, fear, and sorrow back to peace, tranquility, and finding that sacred dance with yourself and your soul, calling all aspects of your fragmented soul back to yourself that were too scared of these perpetrators. And it's awful what they do. They harm dogs, they harm animals, they harm their own children, and they definitely harmed you. So it's not okay. It is not okay. It's not okay. And the reason I say it 3 times is because so you hear it, feel it, know it, and you can move through it. Trust me, I know. The healing journey may be long, but dissect it and unpack little by little. If they've done something to your food and drink, maybe you had some distorted vision, but actually, maybe You actually know all along what happened. You were just traumatized. Unpack the PTSD and move through it. Feel it. Move into it. Just take one aspect at a time. Move through your pain. Move through your trauma and heal it, for it wasn't your fault. You did not ask for this. You did not deserve this. And I'm sorry that happened to you. But find your safety so you can heal. For you need to have hope for your healing journey and faith over fear. These people will be prosecuted under the court of law. And yes, they will. And of course, karmic law. God sees all, or whoever you believe in. Just remember you matter and find your healing. Find your sacred space, because somebody who loves you unconditionally will touch you, make you feel really good just in your space. And we're not talking about sex or intimacy. They will have you in a sacred space of healing, whether it's a friend, family member, or a mentor. When you receive your healing, it's safe and sacred, and you feel nurtured, cared for, loved. And then when you're ready, you'll find somebody special that loves you unconditionally, no wavering, and it's sacred. You will find that dance of intimacy that is sacred and special and pleasurable to you. And it doesn't matter what happened to you in the past, because you didn't have any choice. Sometimes you had no control over what was happening, and I completely understand. You are in a safe space here of healing, and this is just information for you to know you can get through anything. Once you feel safe, you can unpack your trauma, transit everything back to Heart Center, and heal. So I hope this helps today. You are a special person, and God loves you, and whoever else you believe in. You're safe and sacred in the care of your divine. Take care of you, because you matter, and so it is.